subscribe. Tariq Radio. Watch and subscribe.
This is for my Uber. You ain't getting reimbursed. Get the fuck up out of here.
Yeah,
bitch.
that's the whole.
Loki. Yeah,
that's fine. I'm not
fat. You look like. Your hair's a wig. Your stomach is jiggling. You look like. You're literally, your underwear is showing, and your stomach is hanging.
Look at this
disgusting.
Man, Look at this
disgusting.
Man. When y'all come to this podcast, just know that these people right here are going to make y'all feel like y'all like shit. They want to try to demean y'all to take your energy.
You're wearing a wig.
Take their mother.
You're wearing a wig, bitch.
He's dumb as I have braids in my hair, and this ignorant who looks black and wants to be a until it's time to be one doesn't even know what braids are. Yeah, he doesn't even know who he's talking to. He's gonna put you on the internet. I know, bro. You won't have no job after me, nigga.
You ain't gonna sue. Shut the up, you dumb. This is Florida.
Okay.
Do you know the laws in Florida?
Texas,
this
is. Do you know the laws?
Texas. You stupid retard. You don't know the law. This is a stand your ground state. Okay, yeah, you stupid bitch. You're so dumb. No.
Let's get it in real quick, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the building. Late night tap in. What's going on? Y'all pop on in here. What's going on with you? Shout out to the room. Everybody fall on through. Glad everybody's chopping it up with us, tuning in on the late night tap in. Or if you're listening to it in the daytime, because I do forget that these broadcasts are posted at different times, so I shouldn't date the time, because some of you might be listening early in the morning. But nevertheless, how you guys doing? Let everybody know that we're live right now. Let everybody know we're live. Now, earlier tonight, I had my regular show, my regular broadcast on YouTube. That's going to be re-uploaded. It's going to broadcast again tomorrow at noon. That's going to rebroadcast because I played a clip from the UFC and that got blocked. For some reason, the UFC, they're blocking any clips that you play of theirs, of the John Jones fight. So I had to edit that out, just that little piece. And that just threw all the algorithms off and everything. So I just re-uploaded the joint and it will be available tomorrow. So you guys go to my YouTube channel, and we talked about some very good game tonight on my YouTube show. If you guys tuned in, a lot of great game on that. If you guys tuned in, there was a lot of good game on the YouTube broadcast. So you guys stay tuned for that. And go to my YouTube channel, which is Tariq Radio. That is my YouTube channel, Tariq Radio, to chime in. Now, what I wanted to talk about, okay, hold on. We got some non-FBAs in here. We're speaking of tether. And before I get into what I'm talking about, let me see what this non-FBA tether want. This is a Musty Tether from the UK. What's going on, Musty Tether? Musty Tether, hop on, sir. So you can go ahead and speak. I know you're in between Postmates orders right now, but you can go ahead and speak. Go ahead. Okay, sir, can you please get your janky phone together and then call back? I know how it is. Being a fleeing tether, you don't have the best of phones, but get it together and holler back. Now, what I want to talk about tonight, family, earlier on my broadcast, I talked about the situation, and I know you guys have seen the video of Myron Gaines running down on this sister, and some chicks jumping on her, and they got her in a headlock, and they're just cursing her out and all of this stuff. Early on my broadcast, I said, that's unfortunate, but I'm not putting on the cape for a couple of reasons. Number one, that woman is non-FBA, and I defend non-FBA people. I don't have no problem with that. But the thing is, too many non-FBA women go up there to Myron Gaines' joint, and they know what it is, and they get hemmed up. You should know better at this point to go up in spots like that by yourself. Because anybody who goes up there now, if you're a black person, we're realizing you're not from our lineage because FBA women would really know better. You would know better not to go up in that type of hostile environment with a bunch of hostile tethers who are known for being woman haters, especially black women haters. You wouldn't go in there by yourself. You really wouldn't go in there, period. But you just wouldn't go in there. So, the woman who went up in there, she's Bahamian. And I talked about earlier when people like that go to a situation with a Myron Gaines type, you're going up there because you feel some kind of camaraderie with that guy. See, that's why I didn't, what Myron did was foul. He was calling the girl the N word with the hard ER and just really denigrating this woman, which is horrible. But she put herself in that situation. Let's be real. She put herself in that situation. And I saw on her Twitter, because she's on Twitter, she was like, and let me read her exact tweet. You know what? I don't want to, if I retweet it, I don't want folks harassing the woman. I don't want that. That's a horrible situation. But uh, you know what? I'm going to retweet her. She's going to probably block it because she's going to probably get a whole bunch of stuff. Hold on one second. Hold on. Hold on. Yes. Hold on one second. I'm reposting her. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. I'm reposting. Hold on a second. I'm posting it right now. Hold on. All right, I just reposted it. So when she put up something, she was like, "Yeah, this was moments before the BS. The hate some black men have for natural black women is ridiculous. I am truly one of one." So she's on some. It's the black man's fault. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. She's on some blame the black man. Oh, black men. Man, Myron Gaines ain't got a damn thing to do with black men, black culture, foundational black American culture, nothing. I don't like that. Myron Gaines don't look at himself as a black man, and we don't look at him as a black man. That's a damn Arab. He's an Arab. He's a dark-skinned Arab. Myron is not like us. I'm gonna speak for me. I ain't responsible for him. I didn't got on his bumper and shut him down personally. I get on all of those dudes bumpers. They don't represent us. Don't throw that black man at us because of those idiots. These dudes don't like us and we don't like them. See, this is what I don't like. This is why the delineation is very important. These idiots and goofballs, like the Myrons and those guys, do all of this goofball stuff, all this punk ass stuff, and then they want to dump it on black men. No, you don't. They don't represent us. Myron is paid. And again, the only reason women like that would go up there is because they see a fellow immigrant and they have some kind of camaraderie with those other immigrants. And you go up there thinking, okay, everybody's going to attack the FBAs, and then they flip on you. And then it's like, oh, where the black man at? No, you know how your fellow immigrant men are. They ain't gonna stand on no business. I'm not trying to denigrate nobody. I ain't trying to denigrate nobody. I hate when tethers get into all of this weirdo ass stuff and then start yelling black men, black men. Out of here. No, I'm cool on that. Y'all don't. No, no. We got to delineate from that. And some people done dug up some of her old posts where she's talking crap about black men. Oh, I don't like black men. Man, where the Asian men at? She's like a low-key bedwench. You see what I'm saying? This is why, when you see something foul, it's unfortunate, but you might not want to put the cape on too fast. Like when I saw the situation and I saw how made Myron was going in on this sister, I'm like, that's horrible. Myron's a buster for that. But I'm looking at the woman, I'm like, okay, she don't look like she's FBA, and what's she doing up there? You go up there around these people because you have a camaraderie with them. She has the same views about black men as Myron does. You understand? But you got to understand with wannabe Caucasians like Myron. Myron, in his mind, he think he's a dark Caucasian. They look at um, every black person the same. You understand? So you got to understand how the mindset of a Myron Gaines and people like that works. Let me get Salon in here. Let's get Sulan. Sulan in the building. What's going on? Go, Sulan. Go ahead, brother.
Oh yeah, I was on mute. Hey, good evening. How you doing today?
I'm good, man. What's happening?
All right, so my question is, Fresh, whoever his name is Afro-Barbadian. Myron is Sudanese Arab. Why do they limit themselves of being called black when the term black typically refers as FBAs?
Right,
All three of them ain't Native Black American.
right, right. And that's my thing. None of these people really identify as black unless they want to throw blackness under the bus.
And
I
then
don't like.
and then my thing is, I was the original one that pulled up her tweet saying she's Haitian and Bohemian. So see,
Okay.
they know the difference. They
Oh yeah.
literally know the difference. When it's something bad, it's black. When it's something good, they gonna put their ethnic group on.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. Real talk, man. But yeah, just going up there with that guy. And again, all those people up there are fellow tethers. Yeah, and doing all that foul stuff. Look, we don't let that stuff fly. You're not just gonna be barking on no woman around no FBA brothers. Myron and they don't do that around no real FBA brothers. They know who to do that around and who not to do it around. They just certain things you don't do around certain people. Speaking of a non-FBA tether, non-FBA, hop on, man.
Yo, Tariq.
What's happening?
Yo, I'm gonna be very respectful tonight because last night we was going back and forth. Do you know what I mean? And obviously, I know when you go back and forth with people, you start muting them. So
Yeah,
let's
because
talk,
you're not
right?
going to talk over me. You're going to say a bunch of BS and troll. Yes, so yeah, trolling gets muted.
I'm not a troll,
Yes,
bro. I'm
you are.
not.
You're a troll.
All right, let me talk though. Um, Nipsey's your guy, right? You had him on Isn't Radio, remember? A couple of years ago.
Mm-hmm. What about it?
Yeah. Would Nipsey, if he was alive today,
No, he would not be
would
a tether. So
would
don't even.
no, you have let me speak, bro. Would he agree with this whole you slandering Africans are musty, making fun of African names and all of this shit? You know, would Nipsey agree with that? Because Nipsey was a real rider. You know that.
I
You know
don't
Nipsey was a rider. You know that.
make fun of funky musty tethers like you.
No. Yeah, but even then, Nipsey wouldn't agree with that anyway. You know that.
Yeah, but you ain't like Ipsy stands on business. You are
I stand on business.
you're a fleeing a tether. You are nothing like Nipsey. So you're not in that category. You're a fleeing, funky, musty tether. You're nothing like my brother Nipsey. Nipsey was a rider, very respectful, and a very respectable brother, and he showed respect. You, on the other hand, are a musty ass Postmate driver eating an English muffin, sitting in front of the damn Big Ben, waiting on some customers. So, yeah, you're different, sir. And I don't denigrate Africa. I ain't got no problem with Africa, just funky, musty tethers like yourself, who has vitriol for foundational Black Americans. You have a lot of hatred and jealousy for foundational Black Americans, sir. Why are you so jealous of us? Why don't you get your own thing popping?
I'm not jealous of foundational Black Americans because I love hip hop and you guys created that and I show respect for that. Do you know what I mean? And I know foundational Black Americans, they create a lot of trends out here that a lot of Black people in the world, like, do you know what I mean? Copy and follow. Do you know what I mean? I know that. So it's not about hating, and if anything, like I honor foundational Black Americans. And with you, how I found out about you was through Hidden Colors when you taught me how to be conscious. Back in the days, from Hidden Colors was the first time I got conscious. I
Hmm.
wasn't conscious before that. Do you know what I mean?
It woke
That
every.
was in like 2015. I think it was 2014, 2015. You know? So for me to hear all of this stuff about Africans this, Africans that, it's just like look, bro, like what's going on? Like, bro, Tariq, like what's going I remember like Shahrazad Ali, do you know what I mean? All of them, like in the Hidden Colors, like documentary. It was crazy. I was like, wow, I've never heard any black person talk like this. Even
Dude, we don't have no problem with Africa. We have a problem with tethers. So you're not going to reframe the narrative. We only have a problem with the tether class. I go to Africa and I get nothing but love. But what we're not going to have are people coming over here after we done helped them, calling us akatas and talking about how lazy we are when you come from places that are generally slums. Now, because we can go there. See, that's the problem. Again, it's the homeless analogy. I always use the homeless analogy. If we see a person who's homeless, we're not going to denigrate them. That person is going through some things or whatever. He might be down bad for the moment. We'll try to help that homeless person. But if we give a homeless person that we see on the ground a dollar, and then they look back up and say, look up and say, "Hey, you know what? Yeah, you gave me $1, but man, your outfit is whack." Then we're gonna circle back around and let that homeless person know how down bad they really are. It's the same thing with the tether class. See, we don't have no problem. We understand what's going on in Africa. We understand what's going on, and we're sympathetic to the situation to a certain degree. But when people come over here, all of a sudden they get brand new and start talking about, y'all Akatas really need to get it together. I'm like, what? Yeah, y'all Akatas need to learn how to work hard. And what? Dude, you just came from a slum. So now we got to humble you. We got to tell you the truth. We got to be like, hey, dude, we got to remind you where you came from. Don't come over here and get brand new after we help you. Yeah, I'm not going to allow that. I'm going to tell the truth and put people in their place. That's always going to happen. Y'all not going to come over here and denigrate us when you didn't get it popping back home. Now you're going to get hit with the truth. Yeah, that's how that works. It's not our job to sit here and help people and elevate people so they can circle back and denigrate us. It's not our job to sit up here and fight to have people get over here and then y'all send us Myron damn games. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, we're going to talk about what's going on in the Sudan when you have Myron Gaines, a funky, musty tether who fled over here from filth, devastation, and shanty towns, coming over here calling us the damn N-word and talking about how bad we are. You understand? Yeah, we're not going to have that. That's not going to work, family. It don't work like that. You come over, show respect, you get respect. You come over here, act like Myron Gaines, you're going to get this work. And I gave them that work for real, for real. I would have been in a room with about 10 of them and just gave them all the business and reminded them of where the hell they came from and they couldn't say. I shut them all the way up. Y'all not going to come over here with that nonsense. Yeah, you're going to get checked. We should have been checking you while we're up here doing films trying to talk up your history because y'all don't be talking it up. We try to show what the history was and what it could be to give you something to aspire to so that we can all build together possibly. We're trying to elevate people's culture. Yeah, I did put out the Hidden Colors film. I'm trying to educate people and elevate their culture. Y'all circle back and then start denigrating us.
In the heart of nature, we find our true strength, a connection to our roots, to the land, to each other. Introducing Rootwork deodorant, infused with the potent power of High John the Conqueror root. Embrace the natural strength and resilience passed down through generations. Feel the purity of natural ingredients, harmonizing with your body and spirit. Rootwork deodorant, bringing you in tune with nature and with yourself. Rootwork deodorant. Connect, empower, thrive. Available now at rootworkstyle.com.